Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Now! 180! 180, we're good, we're good! 280!
They'll run on first down. Peyton, he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing his call on 3rd down. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
It's 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And now this pass brought in by Brown. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
Those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it.
Ready.
Instead,
95,
didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Breeze to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught. It's Thomas. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Come on, one thing for sure. You know that Michael Thomas is going to be the target on a 3rd down pass, and Drew Brees finds him and keeps this drive moving.
Ready. Yellow lady.
Check. No. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Ready, check.
Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And he is in for a score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Saints 7, Bears nothing.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
Man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable game.
Great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things in.
An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 20.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. If you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And only in the first quarter, so they're really going to wrangle and hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
Breeze now, a perfect 5 of 5 since taking over. They haven't missed a beat. 1st and 10. Breeze now. He gets it to Thomas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 17 there and a New Orleans 1st down. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ballgame. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready? 95-56, 95-56. Championship, baby.
Breeze leads this one with Camara. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Well, that didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Shotgun now for Breeze. Thomas has got it. Complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 17-yard line.
1st down.
Breeze now already over 100 yards passing in just this 1st quarter. It's 1st and 10.
61, matchbox, lights.
They'll run. This is Camara. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at the yard. On 2nd down, Camara. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Let's go. Do it.
Camara again the ball carrier. He was brought down by Akeem Hicks. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready? Yellow lady.
These two teams all tied after one.
The score tied 7-7.
Ready, ready.
54's Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Let's go, D.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
Get it.
They'll run it with Camara.
Tighten up. Tighten up.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the 1st half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. They come out here in the eye.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Silver, silver.
Quick, quick.
59.
Fullback Zach Long. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They go to the fullback Long, and he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Zach Line, his 1st touchdown on the year, and the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Oh, missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now, a good running play here to start the drive. That'll net them 14 yards as they pick up the first. 14 yards and a Chicago first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Right back to him on first down. And he's got a first down and inside the midfield. And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down. Whether it's the toss or the pitch, you give him the ball outside the tackles on the edge. He's a tough man to bring down.
He certainly is, and it makes people wonder on the other side of the ball. Do I really want to deal with him when he gets a full head of steam? At the same time, he's also congratulating his tackle, tight end, wide receiver on that side. They gave him access to the corner and allowed him to build up that head of steam.
On first down, Peyton. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
White Monday down.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Into the red zone. It's caught. This one into the hands of Burton. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Monday down. White. 637.
What you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
To throw, it's called. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tanner Gabriel, his 4th touchdown on the year. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Bears 14, Saints 13.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
You remember me? Let's go, baby.
He's checking. Cracks. Ready?
Easy.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. Got his target, Pierre Garçon. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Let's go.
A gain of 15. First down, Saints.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Mike.
Working from the gun. It's Breeze. And Breeze got it. Complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that?
What we got?
Throwing on first down is Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eddie Goldman, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
A 10-yard loss on the sack. It's 2nd down.
5-8.
59. Here we go.
Throwing that is Breeze. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Saints on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10.
Pilot, 64. Let him. Return.
Here's Breeze to throw. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. Just a 5-yard pickup, but it leads to fourth down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now fourth down.
The Saints on fourth down last year, 13 of 16, second best in the league, and they'll try it here. Breeze to throw for it on fourth. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bears will get the football back. Well, you feel the excitement build on those fourth down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on fourth down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on fourth down. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And now last time, so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Slam, slam, slam. Go, Chief. Get down, get down.
Snap comes at 1, and it's caught. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Well, with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, watch that. Check, Mike.
That's it.
Working from the gun, it's caught. And over the middle, and it's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to show off their quick strike ability. Badgley on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. Misses the PAT, a mistake there. And this remains a 7-point game.
Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
Ready.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a fourth down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and it's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Ready. Yellow waiting. 5-9. 6.
A 10th carry for Kamara. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Khalil Mack racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Give the sack to Aaron Lynch, the former USF Bull.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Hey, easy. Go.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Ready.
Breeze now, 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. It's first and 10. Here's Breeze. And his pass incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no.
Now Breeze. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. A gain of 4 on the play, and they're going to face a third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Ready.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Again, it's Breeze. This will be caught by Brown. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And no return here. This one's going inside the 15 to the 12-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 12-yard line.
Now.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah,
Defense,
we
got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Down. You ready?
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got you.
Check three.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. That's complete to the tight end, Sauber. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Right 85.
Hey, get in the right one.
That's it.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. Escape with the pressure right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Carr intercepted by Brandon Carr. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. In for the score, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game.
Sometimes when I see these types of plays executed, I think of basketball. Guys boxing other guys off to go out and get a rebound.
And he got the rebound right there. The defense was really placed well.
Yeah, they were right there. I mean, that's where it's really tough for a defender. When you're in the right spot, you're draped on the guy catching the ball, yet he still comes down with it.
It's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And he almost flirted with disaster there, but it does get into the end zone before going out, and they'll bring it out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
6-6. Pull it high.
They try again with Cohen. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
What down? Wide at 8.
Check 56. That's right, baby. They don't want it. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
Later 9.
56. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
First down, a run with Cohen. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Defense doing their job, really nowhere to run the football.
Yeah, it's almost textbook, wasn't it? Every place he tried to find an open spot, there just wasn't one. Congrats to the defense, no gain.
Call fitting your gaps, right?
I love it. You're exactly right.
Now they'll throw with Carr. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Carr intercepted by Brandon Carr.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
First down, Breeze. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Protein spill.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. He stayed afloat for a second there after the first wave of contact, but that was going nowhere.
Yeah, what did he tell us in pregame? I just don't want to get my feet stopped initially when I'm trying to make a run. That's exactly what happened there. Unfortunately, as you noted, got away a little bit from the first one, but the wave swarmed him under.
Mike 5-9. Mike 5-4.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
21.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. It away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now, it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can chip on it.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground.
Watch the edge. Check three, check three. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
Kill, 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 kill. Hey, turn it up, turn it up. Check 24.
They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton, and able to get it here to about the 16-yard line.
We got this.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
He's got the first down and more past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. From the 34 down, here's 1st and 10.
Slam, slam.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
694. 5. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
What down? 54. All day, point. Bang, 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 bang. White Monday.
Hey, watch out. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Man, I got you.
They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton, and they'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
54, Mike. That's what I do.
Check. Crouch.
What's up?
Crouch.
Check. Right down. Check.
Carr now to throw. Flushed out right. Off the right side here, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 38-yard line.
And Derek Carr just keeps improving. He can be dangerous not just inside the pocket, but as we see here, outside of it as well.
Kid born in California, played his high school ball in Texas, had quarterback written all over it. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4.
Now with shotgun handoff to Cohen. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. A.J. Klein on the tackle there.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
On 2nd down now. Peyton. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Carr to throw. Gets this to his running back, Troy Cohen. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards in the Chicago first down. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here. Let's find out. The full start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
White.
Shotgun now for Carr. incomplete. And the great veteran Eric Berry back to knock that one away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second and 15 now. Carr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on first and 10.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Bree's going to throw. He's got a first down past the 30. And Thomas has it. And all the way up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Breeze now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Now Kamara. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football. But that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Ready. You ready? Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Let him know. Let him know.
On second and 11 now. Breeze. He finds Latavius Murray. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
The Saints on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go to the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line and he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for second down. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play, and facing a second and long.
13. Here we go.
Breeze to throw again. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Well, they get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And able to find Graham, complete. Touchdown, New Orleans. As his guys are in for 6. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Well, it was It's 3rd and 1. I was expecting run so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be taken very short. And some room to work. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over the sideline?
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, we're good, we're good. New 80.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
You ready? You ready?
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Take 4, take 4.
Chance.
Express. Express.
Motion to backfield. Motion to the backfield. Mike 50.
They'll run on 1st down. Peyton, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
The Saints, 37-yard line. Yo, Chief.
Watch the curl.
Express.
56 is the mic. Army. Joker.
Where's it at? 93. What's that?
To throw his call. He's going to let it fly. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. In for the score, as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all the
play. Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw is Breeze. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take this into enemy territory as he's out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
First down, New Orleans.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the gun, it's a run for Camara. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
Ready, 5-8. We go 21.
Now Breeze. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie.
Breeze to throw. Open man is Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
All day.
Back to throw, Breeze. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready. Yellow 80. 5-9.
Now, Breeze again. He throws it and hits the slant route to Thomas. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Saints 1st down.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it all rests now of Will Lutz. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it all rests now on the right leg of Will Lutz. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And Bourbon Street, it'll be alive tonight. The Saints have won it. A little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it.
So for the Saints, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Soldier Field.